Welcome to DadsGoneBad Gaming. Today we are in No Man's Sky. We're going to be finishing up the Expedition 18 Relics. I guess this would be part 5. But hopefully we're going to be able to finish this up. I have a little bit of time today and I want to jump in and give it a whirl and see if we can't finish it up. But I also need to check to make sure if my audio is doing okay. So while I do that, I'm going to say happy Saturday to everybody. It's April 19th, 2025, roughly 12:40 Eastern Standard Time. Again, we are in No Man's Sky, and we are trying to complete Expedition 18 Relics. And let me just put a happy Saturday. See if I spelled it right? There we go. And the day before Easter, general, awesome holiday and all that. But here we go. So before I get moving here, let me just give you an update on where I'm at, because I'm pretty close to finishing this up. So we've already finished Phase 1, all of the milestones. Phase 2, all of the milestones. Phase 3, all of the milestones. Phase 4, all of them except one. We haven't quite yet finished the archaeologist excavate ancient bones. We're at 54 out of 80. Not super worried about it, but I'm not gonna. This is where I'm gonna break sequence and just keep going. And then on Phase 5, I have reported to the Dig 5. And I need to collect a complete fossil, which I believe I just did. However, since I'm here, I'm going to grab a couple more before I return, because I still need to get more. So we're going to go ahead and do that, but that's where we're standing right now. All right, so let's hop out. I have navigated to yet another area where there's these fossil beds. Now, notably, I have not killed all the guardians that I need to do as well, and I may jump on that now, I may not. We'll see. I'd rather do that before the weather gets really bad, because I find that when the weather's really bad, it just gets more distracting. It's just more visually difficult. Okay, I can definitely hear my voice coming out of the pewter over there, so I'm pretty sure we are live, in fact. Actual live, not just pseudo-live. All right, here we go. And again, we're getting pretty close to getting this all wrapped up, and I'm kind of excited to do that. So I do want to get back to No Man's Sky, and there's also a couple of the games that I've been kind of working on and checking out, and I'd like to do a little bit with that as well. So I'm just going to keep that under wraps for now, but perhaps Wayfinder, perhaps, Forever Skies, a couple of new games that are out that I'm definitely interested in checking out. But here we go. You can see down in the bottom right-hand corner, Master of Bones. Skeletal parts collected, 5 of 5. So I need to return to the Galactic Paleology Society. And again, I still keep wanting to call it the Paleontology Society. Can't help it. There we go. But anyway, here we go. We are off to the dig site, and hopefully going to wrap this up today. So I hope everybody's having a fantastic weekend. It's definitely springtime here in New England, the warmest day of the year so far. It is cracking past 70 degrees, although it's not super crazy bright and sunny out. It's still pretty darn warm out, and that's pretty nice. I feel like we're all starting to come out of the deep breeze it was this winter. Indeed, my friends, indeed. So, as we're flying along, let's just get back over to this for a second here. So, hopefully we're going to be able to knock out these 2 milestones right away when we get there, because we need to create a skeleton, and then I think we just walk up onto the site, and that should complete the milestone. So let's just see what happens here. As I said, I'm pretty sure we're going to be able to knock out 2 milestones in one shot here. We're pretty close to it. Now, coming down through the clouds, we can see that, nope, it's actually accurate. That's exactly where we want to go. Excellent. So let's do that. Give it a little land here. And I'm glad that the weather's not crappy on this planet. I have to say, most of the planets that I've been on in this expedition have had notably really awful weather. And so there we go. See, so just because I had the bones to make the skeleton, it's going to give me the milestone Benny right there, which is great. And while we're here, let's pick up some dirt, and we'll pop that other milestone. Also, there should be, there's bones right there. And I think I forgot to do this in the last stream once, but it's okay. So for every one of these dig sites, you're going to find this little pen here, and you'll be able to get some additional bones from it. Only one set of bones from it. I haven't found like a whole field of them, as it tends to be in random locations out in the wild, so to speak. Out in the wild. All right, so, yep, there's another wheelbarrow over there. Hello, my little geek friend. In case you haven't seen this guy here, the fossil collector. What he does is that you can give him 3 bones that you've collected, and he'll give you a bone in return. However, as you can see, he's got I think the entire list of bones. Like, look at this. This is like everything. It's crazy. It's just crazy. Anyway, so there's that dude there. All right, but we came here, so I need to knock out that other milestone, which is the reptilian aval protoform fossil. That's the one we need. Boop. Ooh, it's an interesting fossil stand there. All right, let's see if we can't do this. Let's see if we can't make ourselves the critter we need to make. So we need a skull. It looks like we've got a bunch of different skulls. That's cool. I kind of dig this one here. It kind of reminds me of Ghost Rider a little bit. You know, if that skull was just on fire. I'm going to go with the plated and the upper limbs. Yeah, we're going to make those velociraptor type limbs. Lower limbs. Oh, let's see here. Does that say undulated? It really does. Undulate fossil. That's like a verb, like undulate fossil. Like, okay, whatever. Not going to get too worried about that. Let's go over to tails here. And I think this is the last one that I have to make. Could be wrong. But let's go ahead and package up that exhibit. See, here we go. Pow! So somehow by putting these all together, I just randomly happened to nail something that had lived before over 53 million years ago. Omnivorous and greedy. Its squat form allowed it to remain hidden in the long grasses. Traces of oil fin are embedded in the upper limbs, as though this creature was tightly gripping this prized position at the moment of death. Cool. Yay, and we should... There we go. Fixed forerunner. So very easily we just knocked out 2 more milestones. So let's pick up our gizmo because we don't like leaving these things around in case we need or want to have to make more of those. And let's go check out the expedition. All right, so apparently we have got a fossil sample and 75 polished stone. Most excellent, master of bones. But wait, there's more. Also, we have to collect on this one, the fixed forerunner. We get 10 Gek relics. 10 Gek relics. I guess we're going to need those. Maybe we could use those to improve our standing with the Gek. We shall see. Let's get to a starbase. All right, so we do have to collect more bones, but what else do we have to do here? So, gosh, we're winding down pretty quick here. So we have to search dung samples. How the heck are we repair? All right, objective, search dung samples, and there's 20 of them. So we got to go play with some poop. Phase 5, reward hexite, select on the recently fed creatures will produce dung samples. Craft creature pellets in empty inventory slots. Creatures can be fed directly or via the creature selection in the quick menu. Creature selection. Searching a dung sample will yield Fecium, however you're going to want to say that. Okay, so I have to feed critters and pick up their poop. All right, well, let's do it. See if we see any critters. Okay, there's critters to be had. So let's go find these critters. See if we can't do this just right here. And we're going to need some creature pellets. I think they could have come up with a better name for it. Big Mac or something. But no, I guess not. So we're a little bit ginked on carbon for this particular matter. Let's see what we can do about that. Condensed carbon, oxygen. Okay, boom, boom, boom. We just need some carbon. So let's get this out of here. There, get that out of there. And then we'll make some carbon. Alrighty. And again, because I've taken the time to resource a whole bunch of stuff while I wasn't streaming, sort of in between streams, we're in good shape. Lots and lots and lots of stuff. So hopefully, pretty much every situation that we roll across, we should be able to do something about it. Now wait, is that a dead critter on the ground? What is this? Is he sleeping? No, I think he's dead. I don't remember killing him, so maybe I landed on him. I don't know. Oh, but we do know that I want to get some more stuff. So let's do it. A little more sodium. And I should be clear to go into my refiner at this point, my personal refiner. and get the carbon out that I need so that I can make some critter pellets. So let's do that. Boom. Creature pellets. Boom, boom, boom. I make 20 of them because I assume I'm going to have to feed a creature 20 times, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. Extract berries? I cannot adopt because my companion register is full, but I can extract berries. And, oh, it's got a berry pouch. How cool is that? But where's the poop? Where is the poop? This is something I have not done before, so I'm not sure what's going on here. I feed the animal, which I just did. I interact with the animal, which I'm doing. And apparently I have to wait a little bit. All right. Let's just take a look at this again, because again, I haven't done this before. So, recently fed creatures will produce dung samples. Craft creature pellets. Craft creature pellets in the inventory slots. I did that. Creatures can be fed directly, or search a dung sample will yield feces. Oh, where'd you go? Oh my God, I was so busy. Oh, there you are. Where is the dung? What do I do? Just follow it around? This is goofy. Oh my God, guys, this is so goofy. Like, all right. Recently fed creatures will poop. He's recently fed. He's knocking me around a little bit. Where's the poop? Is it in the grass? I gotta feed you again. I can extract berries. I'm getting leopard fruit from this guy. That's cool. But where's the poop? Oh, this is gonna bug me. Recently fed creatures poop. Where's the poop? I assume it's on the ground somewhere here. I just follow him around until I see poop. Oh, I hope this doesn't take forever. Do I have to do this like 1,000 times? And that guy's just not, there's just nothing happening there. He's just dead, I guess. Maybe I need to be on a grassless planet? I don't know where. Where is the poop? Is this poop over here? Oh, wait. So anybody out there in Adventurers Land? Hey, it's Fierce Jay. Jay, how you doing, buddy? Oh my God. I hope you're doing well. I haven't seen you in a while. Fierce Jay. Definitely check out Fierce Jay's streams. He's over on Twitch, a friend of mine. And he's going at it pretty hard every week, and it's awesome stuff. I'm doing well, my friend. I am doing well. Although I'm getting a little shamboozled by this game, though. Having some troubles getting this animal to poop. Apparently they poop. Anyway, but I'm very glad to hear that things are going well for you, dude. That is awesome. Again, I haven't seen you come in for a while, so but I'm thinking about you, and I am glad to hear from you. And I've been noticing that you've been definitely keeping at it 2 to 3 times a week, and I think that rocks. It just rocks, dude. That's good stuff. I try to catch you when I can when I'm at work. But again, I'm having a poopy problem. I can't get my darn creatures to poop. Search dung samples. Recently fed creatures will produce dung samples. Oh, wait. No? Maybe. Nope. All right, let's try that again. Creatures appear in the analysis visor as red dots or green paw prints. Oh, yeah, I know that. I want it to poop. I just want it to poop. Just poop. Where's the poop? Yes, sir. Please do stop by. It'd be great to see you. Absolutely great to see you. I'd love to catch up with you, see what you've gotten up to. So again, I can extract berries here, but I, for some reason, cannot seem to get this guy to poop. If I scan him, will I get him to poop? Scare the poop right out of him? Oh my gosh. I don't get it. I mean, this shouldn't be difficult. Where's the poop? Can I scan for it? Is there poop like right here? That's a critter. I don't know. Maybe that's his like partner right there, and that's why he's not like dropping the poo. Location service. I'm just not seeing any Any poo. All right, make sure that the right mission is selected. It is. Nose in the dirt. All right, I don't want to waste too much time standing here if he's not going to be the thing for me. So let's try this guy. Maybe bigger poops will be easier to see. I assume bigger creature, bigger poop. Let's see what happens. Oh, I think this is somebody's pet. Yeah, it's somebody's pet. All right, not happening. How about this guy? Offer food. Oh, I did. Is that poop? Did he poop? I'll collect milk? Sure. Why not? What I want to know is that poop. I see something literally on the ground there. What is going on? It won't let me pick it up. If I walk away a little bit, he'll come over here. Now can I pick up the poop? I cannot. Okay, where's the poop? Where's the poop? I can't believe I'm sitting here on a stream telling the whole world, where's the poop? But I'm not seeing the poop. He's recently milked, and I thought he was recently fed. All right, what about if I summon my own creature? Maybe that's it. Maybe I gotta do that. Just kind of trying to figure this out. Now, again, I have, there we go. Look at that, my killer spider. Okay, buddy, poop. Poop. Gently pet, give. All right, well, let's start by gently petting him. We want our spider to be happy. And we're going to give him a ton of food if they're going to let me do it. Oh my God, I could just keep feeding him mercilessly. This is great. Where's the poop? I can see the 3 creature pellets under there that I just fed him 4. And look, he's happy. He's all running around, kind of like a kitty that's got the zoomies after they eat or after they poop. Oh, what's this thing? It's been recently fed. Oh, I see poop. Is that poop? Is that poop? It is. Oh, that is amazing. All right. Search the dung sample. So that's what the dung sample is going to look like. That's great. Super hard to see, though. It's super hard to see, but at least this guy's like sitting still. And let's see. Oh my God, I have to do this 19 more times. Oh my gosh. All right, well, I'll collect more milk, but I don't think I'm going to get him to poop anymore. At least he stood still. That was good. Now at least we know what the poop looks like that we're looking for. Even if our spider buddy is just like freaking out. 8 legs of fury. But no, can't get our spider to poop, can we? Maybe spiders don't poop. I don't know. Let's see if this guy over here, let's see if we can't get some poop out of him. I don't think that they're going to intentionally try to torture us with... Oh, is this somebody's pet? It's like it's not even there. It's like it's not even there. Okay. I guess we'll feed this guy then. See if that works. What? You notice how I can't like, oh, there we go. No, I can't. I cannot lock onto this guy like it's not, he's like he's not even there. Well, hello there. Hello there, melee train. Melee train. You're looking for poo too? Smile, you're on candid camera. Anyway, welcome aboard, dude. But yeah, I'm still looking for poop. Not finding the poop. I seem to be having some problems with these guys rendering correctly. You see? Maybe I don't have creature pellets or something. I'm a little confused-ified. So let me get beat up by a hazardous plant first, because that's always fun. And, okay, offer food. Let's try this again. He's recently fed. Come on, buddy. Drop the poo. Let's do it. Recently fed creatures will produce dung samples. Creatures, okay. I fed you. Produce your dung samples, please. I must have the dung. Not seeing the dung. I see the creature pellet. Oh, he finally ate that up. Okay. Oh, come on, buddy. Drop a poo. Oh my god, this is going to drive me absolutely bonkers. Like, how long do I have to wait for these guys to poo? Oh, come on. Okay, poo. Ah, there it is. So it looks like after you feed them, you have to wait about a minute, maybe? I mean, can I just keep feeding the same one? Is he going to keep pooping? I don't know. Oh, that's a cool ship. Oh, it's one of those ones from that expedition, from Expedition 16, I think it was. I didn't actually finish that. I know that's super lame. Super lame. All right, so see this guy? I can't, like, target him. I can't interact with him. I can't deal with it. I can't deal with it. Ah. All right. And this guy's a glitch. Just a glitched out situation. So, all right, let's go find some other critters and try to literally feed the poop out of them. So apparently after you feed a critter, it's going to take about a minute or so for it to poo. I'm probably suggesting maybe you don't want to feed creatures that can move really fast. All right, I fed him. He's recently fed. Where's the poo? So I guess the idea here is, and I can't believe I'm actually doing this, but here we go, is to literally feed a creature and walk around behind it for about a minute and see if it drops a poo. It's like, it seems like it keeps making these poop-like actions. Like it's, I didn't mean to do that. It's going to make it hard to see everything. Oh no, really? Oh, please tell me you didn't just drop a poo down there. Okay, you didn't. Now I lost them. That's great. That's just great. There you are. And I probably lost the poo. But oh, I'm not enjoying this particular milestone. No siree, Bob. Nope. This guy's too big, moves around too much. Is this poo? No. And I just lost track of him. So, no, not seeing the poo. Although he does appear to be walking in a bit of a circular path. So I could think maybe that something that big would be the poo, but it's not. But that critter didn't drop the poo. All right, let's go find a different critter. Preferably a slower moving one. Like this guy. And we wait. And we wait. And we wait some more. And we'll collect some milk while we're at it. I'm not going to ride him. I just want the poo. So I seem to be getting or having better success with these little guys. And again, the idea is that maybe they're not moving around quite so much, so they're harder to lose track of. Maybe that's worth something. I don't know. But, yep, we're following around the critters. He's not. Why is he running away from me? Okay, stop running away from me. Just poop. Just poop. And again, with the grass and the terrain here, it's going to be a little harder to see the poop, especially if it's small. But he should be just about ready to pop one out. Oh my god. Yeah, that's what I'd expected today, is to wake up and talk about poop. But here we go. 4 people watching. Hello, everybody watching. I'm on the milestone where you've got to go find poop. Dig through it and look for stuff. Is that poop right there? Nope. Is he not moving around or something because I'm not moving around? I don't know. But he's been fed and he's not pooping. I definitely do not see any poo-poo. No poops. No poops. Oh, he did that thing with the legs, I think. Aha! So that's an interesting bit of business. Apparently, just before an animal's going to poop, it does this thing with its back legs. All right. He said he's recently fed. Can I get more poop out of him?
Incoming storm.
Oh, incoming storm. That's going to make this so much easier. No, it won't. I can't feed him anymore. He won't take it. But you see the way the grass is shifting? My God, that's giving me like motion sickness. Oh my God, no bueno. Don't like that. Nope. Although impressive that it's doing it, but I feel like I'm like moving back and forth and getting kind of visually a little barfy over here. Not a fan of that. But it's visually it's cool. It's just me. It's just being weird. Don't love this planet either. It's not bad when the storm isn't raging, but the storm is raging.
Protection falling.
All right, we'll feed this guy and do our thing. Again, we're watching his back legs. Apparently, they like to they'll do this little like sort of shimmy thing with their back leg right before they poop, and so that's what we're looking for. And while we're at it, I'm going to put my companion away because he's just driving me nuts. Now, it says that he's recently fed. Well, I know. I just want you to poop, buddy. I'll feed you too. Why not? Maybe you'll poop. But yeah, the storms in this game make it really difficult to see. So a lot of occlusion, a lot of just, apparently all the underbrush is moving, which is really cool. And I'm sorry I didn't mean to just poop on that earlier. No pun intended. But the motion, the level of motion that they have going on in this game is quite impressive. Look at this. Like everything's moving.
Technology recharge.
The grass is literally flowing. I mean, does that not make you motion sick? I mean, come on, look at that. I'm standing still. Completely standing still. Oh, there we go. He's going to poop. There it is. See, they did that thing with the legs. That's the trick. You got to watch for them to do that thing with the legs. Come on, give me the poop so I can search it. There we go. And now you good sir. I think I fed you. Ah, there we go. There's another poop right there. Okay, so maybe a way to make this work a little better is to feed several animals that are nearby each other. And just keep an eye on it. But again, I highly recommend going after these slower moving animals just to, oh, look at that. He pooped again. All right. So I guess patience goes a long way. So I'm just going to keep my eyeballs on these two guys here because they seem to be doing the trick for me.
Storm clearing.
Looking for the poo. Looking for the poo. There's another one. Oh my gosh. Who knew the poo? How many am I up to? I'm up to 7 poos already. Oh gosh. See, are you hungry again? Yes, you're hungry. So we're just going to feed you some more. I'm just going to stay right here. Just hang out with you guys for a little while. For 13 more poops. Maybe if another slow mover comes by. But otherwise, we're just going to keep you guys in sight. Just keeping you in sight. Looking for the poo. Yep. Most impressive. Well, this isn't the only game I've ever seen where you have to deal with poop. I suppose this would be a fun time to talk a little bit about Ark. Because an Ark is another one of those poo collecting games where it's a tremendously valuable resource. Oh, there we go. There's the next poo. Oh, you're so cute. Look at the cute little face on this thing. But that's actually one thing I like about Ark quite a bit. Is it's a great resourcing game, and there's a lot to be resourced. I really hope these things don't time out. All right, we're up to 9, and keeping our eye on the prize here, looking for the poo prize. Oh, I'm hoping. Come on, keep pooping, guys. Keep pooping. You can do it. I suppose if I were able to find a herd of really slow-moving critters, that would be the pie-in-the-sky goal there. And I assume that in No Man's Sky that the whole pooping thing is a little similar to Ark in the sense that bigger creatures, bigger poop. Oh, there we go. More poop. All right, so I have to admit I was being impatient and I was fretting and worrying about being able to find the poo. But if you just pay attention, take your time. Come here. That's right. Come over here, guys. Stay nearby. Just watching for the poo. So that's I guess really all it takes. I know I'm sort of saying the same thing over and over again, but you know, hey, when you're looking for poop, all the rules are broken there. Oh, who's this? Hello, Thomas Zimmerman. Man, I so wish I were playing this rather than going off to do stupid easy shit. Oh man, you know it. You know it. But it's okay. It's once a year, right? But I have to admit, I'm literally sitting here looking for poop. So it can't be that bad, brother. Look at this. I'm up to 12 samples already. Oh, that's fantastic. And they're going to poop more for me because they're not letting me feed them yet. But either way, happy Easter. I do hope you have a good time. And at least food, man. Food. Like real food. Yeah. That's probably one of my favorite parts. It's all the good eats. And obviously seeing people. So, but yeah, we're back on our quest for poop. There we go. Come on, where is it? There it is. Search dog samples. I have 13 out of 20. Oh, make that 14. Hello, buddy. Is there another one over here? No. All right. Do I have to feed you yet? Yes. Okay. So again, if you're going to do this milestone, I recommend definitely finding slower moving creatures because I don't want to run around after some big old dude like that who's just super hard to keep pace with. All right. And this really isn't so bad. I really thought I was starting to fret about this, but here we go. I'd still rather be doing that. You know it, my friend. You know it. But it'll be right here for you when you're done. Oh, no, where are you guys going? No, don't go away, don't go away, don't go away. Everything's okay. Come back. Here, look. Eat food. Eat the tasty food. Running off a little doggy bag or something. Oh, you know what, though? Hey, check it out. There's a whole herd of them over there. I guess I could have done this a lot faster if I had just jumped in on, like, that larger group over there. But we're already almost there. 15 out of 20. I didn't see that coming. But again, slower creatures, probably the easier way to go. I tried feeding that critter or a critter like that over there, and he just kept stomping off, and I kept losing track of him, so I got lost. I was like, nope, we'll do this. Oh wait, yeah, poop. See when they do that little like leg kick thing, almost like a cat in the litter box kind of thing. I know this isn't what you guys want to be talking about on a day it's supposed to be about food, but welcome to Poopville. Now you should have a poop in there too. There it is. All right. Let me get at it. There it is. Look at that. We're up to 17 already. Oh my God. I'm so excited. Like, I did not expect that. Like, when I first started doing this milestone, I was like, I'm done. Like, where's the nearest sewage treatment plant or whatever I need to get this wrapped up? Oh, man. But we only need 3 more poos, and they're fed, so they're going to be a pooping. And here comes one of them. See, again, did that little leg kicky thing? Like, yeah. Oh, what? Feed with... Oh, I don't have any more creature pellets. Must have creature pellets. 1, 2, boom. All right, buddy. Need you to poo. Just keep on pooping. Oh my God, I think we're almost there. Nope. Don't want to go with you. I want the poo. I don't know if that's on a timer. Look at that. We're at 19 already. Oh, yeah, that's great. That's great. And we'll offer you some food, even though we're not going to probably need it. We just need you to poo. So again, I will say that this whole expedition has been pretty fantastic. Not super duper stressful. I would say that this is probably the most stressful part I've had with it. And once I figured out, okay, you just got to be super patient and a couple of little tricks to make it work a little better, then yeah, we're okay. We are okay. Oh, is he doing it? Are you doing the thing? Yeah, there it is. All right, my friends. Look at that. It's a steaming pile of poo. Nose in the dirt. Search 20 dung samples. And that's how you do it, folks. Just find a good slow-moving creature or a bunch of them and just feed them and follow them around. All right. Let's see where this leaves us. Not too bad. This is like the 3rd milestone, just banging them out. Nose in the dirt. Well, there you go. All right. So what else do we have to do here? I have to defeat 2 ancient guardians, and I have to sell a bunch of bones. And I think I need to find some more bones too. Yeah, this one here. All right. Now let me just review that one more time because I'm super forgetful. I don't want to leave that one there. I want to... Guardians. All right, so either way, we're going to have to go to a planet that has the bones and do some more digging. Let's see if there's one in this sector. Dusty planet. I mean, I know there is. Overgrown. Emerald. Salvage scrap. Salvage scrap. Salvage scrap. Airless planet. All right, so you know what I'm going to do? You know what? I've already been to the bone planet in this system, and I didn't really love the weather very much. So I'm going to be a wimp, and I'm going to go to the next planet in the expedition route. Just find my starship. Let's get out of town here. Always pick up sodium. It's always good to do a little extra harvesting when you're out in a boot. And look at that, a creature underneath the landscape. There we go. So I don't think we need to do anything else here. I think we're solid. Go. So let's get in our ship. Let's go find another ancient bone planet. We'll check it out. Again, we're getting very close to wrapping up this expedition, and it's been a fun one. I've really enjoyed this. You know, what I think I like about the most about it is that we get to do something different. You know what I mean? You get to do something different. So now we're like bone collectors, and they added all this wonderful stuff to the game. So they're just filling in more flesh on the bones of No Man's Sky, and it's becoming quite the full game now. All right, so let's do the expedition route. Ew, why isn't it giving me the expedition route? Because I've already finished it all? Is that right? So I just need to find a planet. It doesn't matter. Okay, so I don't need to worry about being on the expedition route because there is no more route. I have gotten to all of the dig sites. Just need to poke around. So let's do some poking around. For a semi-interesting system like this one. F7PF Dissonant. Let's check it out, folks. All right, we are off. And again, we're just down to the last couple of milestones here, so we got to do some more digging. Got to find some more bones, that is. Got to kill a couple guardians, and then we got to go sell off all our bones. And hopefully that'll be enough money to wrap this up. It'll allow us to move on to other things. Some of the other ideas I've been thinking about in No Man's Sky, the Dread Pirate Citrus and I have certainly talked fairly at length about possibly doing another fugitive run or doing a abandoned universe run. Oh, look at that right there. Low atmosphere, ancient bones. This is perfect, and I'll tell you why, because it's not going to have a whole lot of flora on it, so it should be pretty easy to find. Hopefully everything's just flat. Just flat. It should be good. Discovered by Neo Onyx. However, they get the little teammate symbols in there. Or trademark. Sorry, not teammate. Trademark. Yeah. Groovy. All right. Coming down in. Again, we is looking for bones. Bobby Bones. All right. So again, flatter planet, more barren. It's just easier visually to see on these kind of planets. That's why I'm kind of choosing this one as a starting point. And I think that since it's low atmosphere, we could just fly forever. So I'm going to try that without taking my ship with me. Let's go that way. Yeah, see? I love these airless planets for that reason. It's just like, we can kind of just go, just keep on going. Should be able to get all the way out to this fossil bed without even hitting the ground once. All right, and coming down in on it. Bang. Okay. That's lucky for some bones. Oops. All over the place here. Any other ancient bones right around here, or is that just a one-off? Oh, I think that's just a one-off. That sucks. All right, well, hopefully we'll find an actual bed of bones. All right, 901. That's going to be a longer flight time there, but let's do it. Whee! And again, I can fly, Mom. I can fly. Heading out to that fossil bed. We're just going to keep pulsing our way along here. 630, 500. Airless planets are so much fun. Yeah. And some of the planets too, they have like the anti-gravity storms and stuff, and those are pretty neat too. I see something like that on those new big gas giants, where sometimes the storms literally will like sweep you away, which is pretty cool. And I know I complain a lot about it, but I actually am a fan of crappy weather planets. Just depends what you're trying to do, because sometimes it makes it a little difficult. All right, let's keep on blasting. We got to get some more bones here. I think this will be number 60, so I only have about 20 more to go. 19 more to go. 18 more to go. All right. Sorry, 17 more to go. Boy, I can't even count. But that's okay. Boom. All right, let's look around for some more. Off that way, 1,200. Okay. We'll just keep on going. Again, I don't expect to see or find anything on this planet. I mean, if we're lucky, we might, maybe find a crashed ship. Maybe not. Yeah, but I'll keep my eyes open, because you just never know. Yeah, just never know. I probably should tag that ancient bone nest. So let's do that. All right, you're out there, buddy. 675, and we are on our way. I thought I saw something kind of interesting over this rise. Let's just see if there actually is something interesting over this rise. Oh, yes. What is that? It's a whispering egg. No thanks. No need for a fight right now. We're just going to keep on jetpacking our way along. So again, we have very few milestones left. Picking up the rest of the bones that I'm going to need. Be a huge one. Then we go sell the bones, and I think we're done. That would be cool. Definitely, as I was saying. Hey, Double Tap, how you doing, my friend? Welcome aboard. Happy Saturday, happy day before Easter. Hopefully you have some time to play and enjoy yourself today before all the family obligations and all that. But, yeah, I actually have to work today, so this is me, sort of my pre-work Saturday business. Every other Saturday, probably find me streaming live. All right, and fossil bed, let's come get you. We need some bones. Need more bones. And I think this is just one of those one bone jobbers. There's not like a, sometimes they're nests and sometimes it's just a singular bone. And again, we have a long way to go to get to this next one. But that's okay. Yeah, definitely happy Saturday. And hopefully for most people it's going to be a long weekend. You get the holiday there on Monday. I think it's, I don't even know what holiday it is, but I know that the kids are off. So, there's that for sure. And the weather is fantastic. Double Tap, I don't know where you're at, my friend, but out here in New England today is a beautiful warm day. Just a winter. 760. All right. And we'll go that way. Kind of getting myself psyched up for like summer, At some point I'm going to have to get myself my fishing license so I can actually do some of that and get offline for a little while and get out there and do something fun. There's some great places here in Massachusetts if you wanted to do some fishing, like the Quabbin Reservoir, for example. So hopefully I'm preaching to the choir and everybody who's watching this is like, yeah, I love to fish. But if you do and you're in Massachusetts, I don't know if you know this, you can go out to the Quabbin Reservoir and rent a motorboat, no doubt. And it's like $45 for a day or something like that. And they gas you up and you can go out, but you have to use their boats. But some of the best trout fishing, oh my gosh. It's just a great place. So highly recommend it. And I will be out there on the water at some point this year soon. Because I like trout. Good eats. All right. Now this says it's a fossil bed, but so far it's not looking like a bed. It's looking like a single fossil. So there we go. But, oh no, there's more. Okay, good. And this probably be the right planet to go ahead and fight the Guardians, because I can move around a lot here. There's not going to be a lot of stuff getting in my way to get that occlusion thing going on. But also, when I was playing on the Xbox, I had noticed that these guys weren't really fighting back. And that was just kind of bizarre to me. So hopefully I can do this without dying. Actually, let me bring my ship in and save before I do this fight, just because. Just want to hedge my bets. I want to make sure that I don't lose any ground. So double tap. Have you finished this up yet? Have you finished up the expedition? Saving. Now let's do some shooting. All right, where are you? Around here somewhere. There you are. And again, I'm just going to kind of keep walking. Well, there's two of them. I'm probably going to get my ass kicked severely because I'm not really the big, like, first-person shooter guy. But we're going to give this a try. And my geology cannon. So, okay. Do I have any juice for that thing? I don't. All right. Again, I'm just going to keep walking. I'm not even running. I'm just sort of side strafing. Strafing, is that a thing? Yeah. And hopefully that'll keep them off of me. Just enough. Ouch. Not hurting me significantly badly, so it's not a terrifying fight. Also, I think these guys regenerate, so you got to kind of stay on them. Bang, there we go. But not hard to kill, not hard to kill. You just got to kind of take your time, be patient about it, make sure you have some shields going on. And reloads obviously help. Reload. Oh, that can't be good. Ow, but see, they're not hitting that hard, which is fine. I'm glad they're not hitting that hard, but they are cool looking. All right, 2 down. Excellent. So I think I only need to kill one more of the Guardians, and that one's probably going to be a much larger one. As I recall, when I did this on my Xbox, and I didn't even finish it on my Xbox, I just did it on my Xbox. How far away are you? All right, so you're the closer one. All right. So again, take a little trip over here. Loving these planets where you can just go on forever. The airless planets are, I won't say that it's a super amount of fun, but you definitely feel the most Superman-like, I would say, being able to fly and all. It's not really flying, it's just sort of falling with style. Quote from one of my favorites. Great movie there. All right. Boom. But apparently you can. I took more damage falling from the sky than I did actually from those Guardians, so I guess that's a thing. Yes, I thought I had marked you, but okay. So again, we're not even too far off on this. We only need like 14 more bones, and I think we're good. That'd be cool. I'd like to get this wrapped up. Again, it's not that I'm like super eager to get it wrapped up. I really do enjoy the expeditions, especially just taking your time going through them. Obviously, this started a couple weeks ago, and it's taken me like 2 or 3 weeks to do it. But also, I tend to go down rabbit holes, and that's something that we talk a lot about in the streams here. Hold on, let's get this set up. And that's rabbit holes. There's a lot of distractions. And anytime I'm... Infantry full, that's not good. Oh my god. That's a little... Alright, so, yeah. I easily get distracted, is what I'm trying to say. And... I have room in here for more. I do. Okay, so I'm going to sling some of those bones out onto my ship. Because I don't have any more room here. And then I think all we have to do is sell stuff after that.
No free slots in ship inventory.
I'm just going to eat this stuff because it gives me some inventory slots back. And I don't need to make anything else in this. So, down the hatch they go. Fecium, I don't think I especially need that, but alright. But it's a thing because I'm going to need more room for these bones. Now I did open up a couple of storage bays on my freighter just in case, but I'm probably not going to need those because I think all I really need to do here is just hold on, makes the skeletons where you can basically, it's like condensing them. There's a sentinel, a lone sentinel over there. All right. And where's our next shot? Off that way somewhere. All right. So again, what I'm going to do, just to make more room in my inventory, just to see if this works, and I think it should, but let's just build this guy here, test our theory. Like, can we just keep assembling these things to reduce the amount of bones that we have in our, oh, look at this thing, the bullhog skull, reduce the amount of bones that we have in our inventory. So just, inventory management. We only have 3 rib cages left. That's interesting. So we can build 2 more skeletons after that. Probably should be, I guess they all have forearms, so it doesn't really matter. Stalking legs, and then tails, plenty of them. So again, the reason I'm doing this is so that I can clear up some room in my inventory. So the Dankphodia lived over 37 million years ago, and it eats leaves. But wait, can't I do another? I can. So we're going to do the Worm Lord skull and the rib cage, which I only have 2 of. So we'll only get 1 more after this. Oh, that's a loud vehicle going by. We'll put that in the lower limbs because I kind of was digging these for upper limbs. The hunter's forearms. Bang, and the tail, mace-like tail. Look at that, 80 million years. That means this thing's worth more money. All right, and we're going to do 1 more because we can. And again, just trying to save some room here. And also, I do believe that it's worth it because the actual completed skeletons are worth more than the sum of their parts. So in other words, each of these parts is worth 72,000 units, but yet the completed dino fossil is worth almost 500,000. So 5 times 7 roughly is what? 35. So there's definitely substantial profit to putting these things together. Now, let's see if my dealio is worked out. So I should be able to put more of these on my ship. I should have plenty of room in my ship now. So I do. Let's get all those extra parts over into the ship. And we'll pick this guy up because we like it. All right. And now, let's look for some more bones. Don't need too many more. We're not in bad shape here. I'm going to tag that, and we're going that way. Again, happy Saturday before Easter, everybody. Welcome aboard. Hope everybody's having a great day. Hope nobody has to work like I do later today, but hopefully when people come in, they'll at least be happy because, they don't have to work. I find that something as simple as that does make a difference for folks. Like, oh, yay, today's not a work day. Yay, I'm automatically and instantaneously in a better mood. Go figure. But to all you folks out there who are getting ready and packing up to go off to the relatives or wherever to celebrate, I hope that you all have a fantastic time. All right, and let's see here. Just give it a couple taps before I hit the ground so I don't completely break my legs. But I'm guessing that somewhere inside of that mountain is what we're looking for. All right, trucking along here. Do. Now I could go over the mountain. I could go through the mountain. I think I'm going to choose to go over the mountain because that's just fun. See what I mean? We could just go on for freaking ever. This is great. Which makes these planets, that's the reason why these are kind of fun. Even though I'm like, I'm going to die. No, you're fine. All right, and let's find you. I think I lost my marker. I won't be too far away. Yes, Sentinel, I see you there. And I also see you there. I see how I'm getting closer and there's only really one. So this is going to be, unfortunately, one of those just a single shot off kind of bones kind of thing. All right, let's get into the ground and find you. There you are. Nope, that's sodium. Am I like literally standing on it? All right. Apparently, I cannot see where you are. Oh, I saw you. I was close. There you are. Let's go in there and get you. Again, singular bone. Not the greatest thing in the world, but it's better than nothing. So we're at 70. We only need 10 more bones, my friends. 10 more. That's it. 10 more. I think we'll be just about done with the entire expedition once we get to that point. Alright, so we got to fly across this whole field here. Whee! I do dig that. I totally dig this whole, like, just being able to fly almost forever virtually. Sort of bopping along here across the landscape. Pretty excellent. Getting there. 350 units away. And closing. 250. And closing. Under 200. Under 150. Under 100. Okay, we can begin our descent. You may begin your landing, Lord Vader. Like, all right, and look at that. There's the other Guardian we're going to need too. So, unfortunately, this is yet another of those only one kind of bone sites. I don't see another one down in there. But I do want to make sure that I am in good shape here before I attack this thing. All right, we're good. Geology cannon's working. Let's see how we do. Well, apparently the geology cannon does wonders if you can hit with it. If you can hit with it, as I say. But I just knocked out the milestones, so I didn't get to have to fight one of those big, huge dudes, which I thought I was going to. This looks more like the Sentinel Walker. Come on. You're done, buddy. Gotcha. So those guys do go down pretty well if you, say, hit them with a combination between your geology cannon, maybe your bolt caster. Not a huge pickle. Not a problem. Let's see where we stand here. So we've done the stone ghosts. There we go. Salvage scrap. Polished stone. Love it. Okay. And intact hydraulics. ×1. Salvage scrap. All right, where are we standing here? I think we got to go sell some stuff, which is fine. We knew we had to do that. And we still need 9 more bones. And then we're done. Yeah. I'm pretty sure we're going to be able to knock that out today. So let's do that. All right, I'm going to summon my ship and just kind of fly over to the other side of the planet a little bit. Although I could keep flying around here like this, I just want to do it like that. So there we go. All right, the Vindicator. Let's just go that way. So we're on the right kind of planet. That's not a problem. I'm just choosing to kind of beat feet over to another area. And hopefully I can land in an area where there's a few nests kind of close together. And it's only going to take a couple of them. It should only take a couple of them. All right, I am psyched. Finishing an expedition. Woohoo! Now, to be fair, I have to admit that in the past, I have not done all the expeditions. I know, horrifying, isn't it? Hard to believe, but it's true. Indeed. So, in fact, I've done very, very few of them all the way through. It's only been more recently that I've decided to go ahead and do that. You know, sometimes, like when they did the Normandy frigate, like I was like, oh my god, I have to have that. Because, of course, I'm a frigate guy. I love my freighter. I love my frigates. I love doing my frigate missions. All about it. So, thinking that perhaps maybe next stream, because I noticed that there was a big uptick in folks checking out how to do frigate fleet missions videos. So I was thinking just maybe that might not be a bad idea to do a little bit of a stream on that whole concept. Is because, you know, some of the rules have changed a lot since I made that video. So I think that would behoove me to do an updated one. So that may be in the works as well. All right, coming down on it here. Yes, yes. Don't want to break a leg. Come on, here we go. All right, we're close. Oh, man. And it looks like this is just, again, going to be one of those one-off jobs, which kind of sucks. You see how there's no more markers like right here? So that one's just a bit far away, but you know, that's all right. We'll go there because we can fly. Fly, baby, fly upon your mystery ship. Okay, not going to try to claim that I'm any kind of a singer, but there you go. But I do like music quite a bit. Maybe it's something we could talk about in a future stream. I know a lot of dudes out there that are like to play instruments and like to do recordings and are into desktop publishing. Like I've done a lot of the music myself for many of the videos that I've put out. Also put out a few songs that from a band back in the day that I used to belong to, which is good stuff. All right, but let's continue here. You're 709 away. You're 431. We're gonna go for you first. Again, we're at 73, so we only need 7 more. And then we just do a big old fire sale at the Starbase, and I think we're good. Super excited about all that, for sure. All right. And again, as I keep saying, happy Saturday to everybody. So happy Saturday, folks. We are right in the front of the Easter weekend. And today's that day. I think that a lot of people are either doing the preparations, or some folks may be like, okay, we got to go to family 1 and tomorrow we'll go to family 2. Whatever the case may be, I hope that everybody has a good weekend. Okay. And again, that was just 1 bone there. Nope, there was more than 1. Use, I need your bones. Something out of some kind of a bizarre horror movie. I need your bones. Where are you? 323. That is not far in the grand scheme of things. In fact, that is just right over there. Bang. All right, now we're heading in the right direction. I suppose it would have been helpful to actually lock onto that, but I guess it doesn't really matter. Anyway, working our way out to it. So we're very, very close. We are 5 bones away from getting near the end of this crazy expedition. All right, it's not really that crazy, but it's been a lot of fun. I definitely enjoy the different activities. How we had the big fishing milestone not so long ago. I mean, expedition not so long ago. This one also introduces a tremendous body of new things. And I love how they double it up so that you can build these things to decorate your home or your bases. Like, that is super cool. More bones. Oh, dude, this is great. I think I'm going to get most of the ones I need right here. Nope. Come on. Give me the bones. 79. I am 1 bone away. Is that right? 1 or 2? Hard to say. Get everybody here. I did. All right. That way somewhere. Man, we're going to stay away from those guardians. Like, no, thank you. I'm going to go ahead and bring in my ship. Do this the lazy man's way. All right. And try to get into my ship before it even lands. I don't think you can do that, but I want to try anyway. I only need 1 more bone, folks. This is fantastic. Oh my God, I'm getting kind of excited. Yeah, we're just about at the end of the entire expedition. Only need 1 more bone, folks, and then I just have to sell some, and I think we're clear. So again, I'm not trying to speed run this. I'm not super into the speed runs. I mean, I guess I could be, with the exception of maybe doing like the derelict freighter missions. That was kind of fun to speed run all those. Oh wait, let's send this one closer. Where is it? Nope. I'm going to go right for this one here because it looks like that one has multiples. It's not super far away. And gosh darn it, why not? All right, take to the air again. All right, it's right up in that there canyon wall. Again, the anticipation is mounting as we're rapidly approaching Finito on Expedition 18. Yeah, let's not break a leg. Don't break your legs. And we just run right up to this guy. It should be nice and easy. And come on, do it. Now we should see the milestone. Yes, no, yes, no, no, yes. Oh, apparently I need uno mas. One more. All right, well, the good news is you're right there. Bang. There we go. The archaeologist collected 80 fossils. Fantastic. Expedition 18 Phase 4. Living Stone Hardpack commissioned. Oh, cool. Let's check that out. Oh, wait, it's not in the... I'm like, where is it? Oh, no, it's not in this one. It's in Phase 4. That's the one I just... Oh, and my inventory's full. Okay. All right. Do I have room in my ship? I do, but I don't have my ship. Now I have my ship. Now let's just move our inventory around. Toss some of these parts in the ship. Oh my gosh. Oh no, dang it. See, I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing here. So we have 6 slots in the ship. I'm just dumping everything in there I can. Bones-wise, just the bones. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. We got where we needed to go. All right, now let's try that again. Phase 4. Collect reward the archaeologist. Here it is. The Titanic Trophy, folks. I'm getting the Titanic Trophy. How cool is that? All right. And let's just take stock in where we're at here. I can collect the reward from Phase 4 because I have just finished it. Living Stone Hardpack Customization. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Oh, this is super cool. All right. Sell fossils to the galactic market, and I need to sell approximately 2 million worth still. All right. Is that the only thing left I have to do? I think so. Let's just go backwards. Phase 3 complete. Phase 2 complete. Phase 1 complete. We're on Phase 5, baby. So, what is left? Sell stuff. That's not so bad. But how about let's make a couple more skeletons while we're at it. We'll do the bipeds just for hoo-has because we can. And see if I can't put together anything else. And again, this is just to make sure that I make the money. So we've got a whole bunch of different skulls here, which is great. I'm going to go with this spiky guy. See if I have enough... we don't have enough torso. So, okay, never mind. Never mind. And let's see, do I have to go to someplace specific? So let's cue this one in. Let's take a look here. Sell fossils on the open market. I think that sounds... to find fossil beds, survey planets from space. The Starship scanner. Hunt for fossils on the world containing ancient bones. Fossils can be sold at any galactic sorry, still stuck in the poop thing. Galactic trade terminal. Note, fully assembled skeletons are worth more than individual bone samples. So I need to pop down about 2 million. 2 million. And I think I'm in good shape with that. So, off we go, my friends. Off we go. Let's get to a starbase and see if we can't wrap this thing up. Now, it's true, I may have to go and get more bones. I do not know. Oh, but I'm seeing the money bag symbol here. Where is it? There it is. How cute is that? I bet that money bag symbol means that's where I have to go to sell my stuff. All right, but we're getting there, my friends. We're getting there. Oh, what did I run out of fuel or something? I did. All right, not a big deal. Because like I said, I went out down rabbit holes and I stocked up on everything that I could find. Just so that I wouldn't have to stress and I would have all of the resources I need to do pretty much whatever I had to do in this. But, my friends, I think we are rapidly approaching the finish line here. Bang. Let us see. Hello, Galactic Trade Terminal. Look at that. It's even got the money bag saying. Now, I must have enough for the money for it to, because it's triggering the sell them off thing. Alrighty. Let's see what we got. In my ship, I mean, in my inventory, my personal inventory will start there. So check this out. This is one of those pre-assembled fossil exhibits that I've been banging on. And again, they're worth 350,000 by just based on their parts. But this one clocks out at 617,000 units. Let's do it. Bang. That's literally a quarter of what I need to knock off that milestone. Now, just for hoo-has, I don't care about the fesium, so I'm going to sell that. Intact hydraulics? Well, we'll just take it because it's worth some do-re mimi. Quite a bit, in fact. Fossilized fins. See how that's only worth 72,000 there. And the displays themselves, only worth 1. So they're garbage. They're not worth anything. So what's this? An ossified herbivore cranium. This is a rare one. Check this out. So this is just the cranium of skull, I think. It's worth 1.4 million units. Wicked. Let's sell it. The forest warrior skull. Again, we're just going to sell it all. Here's one. The rot Kakusi exhibit. 570,000 units. Very excellent. Wabang. But we're not done there. There's more. Here's another one. This one is 514,000. This is the Leralurale. Oh, it's kind of pretty, I guess, when you say it all together. Lurale. 514,000. Okay. Don't care about the hexite, but maybe I need that for... I don't think I need that for anything. So here we go. We have 3 grasping forearms for 216,000. Let's do that. Stalking leg bones. The necro... This is a funny word. Necroopacima. Or the necroopacima. However you want to say that. 569,000 units. Sold. Let's see what else we got here. Here's another one. Again, 547,000 units. The Dankphodia exhibit. Bye-bye. What else we got? So that's the end of that out of my personal storage. But now here we go into the stuff I've got on my spaceship, which is more parts. The mace-like tailbone. Bye-bye. Dangling forearms. Armored canine skull. The monoceros. A monoceros. I guess rhinoceros isn't good enough. It's going to be a monoceros. All right. And a lengthy tailbone. A proto-parrot skull. Swift legs. Fossil fins. Fossilized wing stubs. The mammoth skull. Bye-bye. An intact skeleton for 891,000 units. Fantastic. So again, putting these guys together, well worth it. Guess if you find the right combos, you can make a good deal of money. Coiled tailbone. Colossus skull. More skulls. Undulate fossil. Titanic worms skeleton. Alright, let's see if that does it. It does. Rags and Bones sold 2,500,000 worth of bones. Yeah. Expedition phase completed. Expedition 18 phase 5. Title Excavator. Relics, Steel's Plans. Yes. Living Stone customization set. Yeah. Woohoo. So here we are. We're at the tail end, and this is where we get all the rewards. This is great. So let's go over to the expedition. And it says here, collect the reward. So we're going to do that. The polychromatic zirconium times 10 and dirt. Dirt. They gave us dirt. Okie dokie. Dirt it is. All right, so now we're going to do the phase 5 completions, which is I have the excavator title and the relics decal plans and the relics banner. Wicked. And the music, like expedition complete, new rewards available. Collect your rewards from the expedition page. Really? I think I collected everything. Let's just take a quick rundown. God, a bonefish. Yeah, we got all that. We got all that. We're good. Yay! Look at that. We have made it to the end of the expedition. So let's come over here. All right, so I guess the next thing I do here is I'm going to fly back to the anomaly because I want this ship. I've been working on this ship. I like this ship. I want this ship. So Let's go make sure we can have it. And I love that it's quietly, but it's playing that sort of mission complete kind of happy music that it plays in the background sometimes. That is pretty excellent. Come here, Space Anomaly. All right. So we go. So it took me 5 sessions, and albeit a couple of them were pretty short. I was only going for an hour. I've only really been on for about an hour, maybe a little bit more today too. But a total of maybe 5 to 6 hours to do the entire expedition. Not bad at all. All right. I was like, that kind of just caught my eye. Just out of the corner of my eye there. It's like, oh, that looks like an interesting explorer. Not that I like explorer ships, but still looked interesting. Alrighty. Hello, D. Traxa. And hello, Te Vadam Starborn. Alright. I don't want to copy the Vex. I want to... How do I do this? I get out of here. I go back to my primary save. And I copy the ships over there. So before finishing this thing, I'm going to go back to my primary save. And I'm going to show you why. I'm not just doing this in a vacuum. There is a reason to this. There is a method to my madness. And that is that I want that Sentinel Interceptor, the butterfly winged one with the tank treads that I had found. Big fan, want it, so we're going to make sure that we get it. And I got to take a drink. Hey, yummy. By the way, what's on the menu today for drinks? We're talking about Pure Leaf tea. Since I have a little bit of time here, I'll be like Austin Powers, like little, yellow, different, and promote Pure Leaf lemon tea. Stuff's good, doesn't have crap in it. So if you're one of those people that you don't want to have all that sort of fake stuff in it, that's the one for you. All right, so now I am back in. Yeah, I'm back in the primary save, and Vex is my current primary ship. What I want to do is check out what I've got for ships. See, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Excellent. So I have room for it. So now what we're going to do here, when I say I have room for it, let me show you what I'm doing here. I'm going to bring that interceptor out of the expedition. And this is the only way you can do it because it's not an expedition reward. But see here, so now it says it gives you the option to create starship. I can copy the Vindicator. I'm going to do that. Hopefully that doesn't mess up my ship. So I should still have Vex. Now also, let's talk about that multi-tool for a second. I kind of want that too. Just because I like having this sort of collection of multi-tools. So I have a Sentinel one. I have this Jobber. Now, these Royales I like quite a bit. I don't even know what that is. What is that? Oh, I already have it? No. That's from the previous expedition. Cool, huh? So hopefully we can lock her up some of these multi-tools, because I kind of dig having them, and I'd like to have more than just a few. All right, so let's take a look at this multi-tool. So I've put some time into that multi-tool. I don't necessarily want to get rid of it, but I'll get rid of that before I get rid of a different one. Let's just pop over here. I like my Pillar of Titan. It's my Sentinel Jobber. So I guess I'm going to have to make a choice. And I'm pretty sure I haven't done anything with this one, so it shouldn't be built up. Yeah, see, so that's the one I'm going to go ahead and put this new staff onto it. And there we go. Begin Colpy. Have at it. So I'm going to overwrite this. Oh, wait. Yeah. No. wait, no. You know what it is because this one is a reward for the expedition. So let me just make sure that that's true before I go ahead and gink myself. I just don't want to actually lose one of my staffs, because at this point we don't have enough slots to really be having too many of them. Collect expedition rewards. So there's all the stone suit, which is very cool. Living stone armor, stone gloves, leg plates. stone boots, and the basilisk crown is right there. Also, apparently I have a fossilized egg, which is pretty dope. So lots and lots of cool returns on this. All right. So with that all in mind, I suppose the last thing you want to do is start to, well, I got to go back into the expedition and then start to sort out the stuff that I'm going to want to take with me. So let's get back in. So I got the ship, which was, not even the point of this particular expedition. The expedition was really based around getting that cool multi-tool and that a very cool stone skin pack for your exosuit, so you can make yourself look cool. So that was really the primary rewards for it. But again, I'm nuts about the Sentinel Interceptor ships, and this one's a pretty good one. So we're going to keep it. All right, so we're back in the expedition. Hopefully I don't screw everything up here so I lose stuff. I think I'll be okay. But we need to get over to the expedition terminal. Actually, we really need to kind of take stock of what we've got. So, for example, the ship, I don't know if all of this stuff is going to... oh, God, you know what? I should have checked. I really should have checked. All right. So, I'm going to take my time and patiently do this. And what I'm trying to do is make sure, which I should have checked, if when I copied the ship out of the expedition, did it take all the text I had on with it? So here we go again. I'm probably going to do this 10 more times because I'm going to think, oh yeah, what about that? No, yeah, what about that? So this might be a few times around the horn before I get this all sorted out right, but we'll check it out. Come on. All right, here we go. Should be the case. All right, so we are not in the expedition anymore. And I want to check out the Vindicator. And look at that. It did come through with all of my text that I had on board with it. Not that there was anything on there that was crazy that I don't have access to in my primary save. I just wanted to make sure we were good. All right, so that all being said, I think we're good. Let's go back into the expedition and wrap it up, folks. Go ahead and wrap it up. So again, we got to go back into the expedition. Almost done with this. Sorry for bouncing around a whole bunch. Just like, I'm asking myself questions like, hey, did the text transfer with the ship? The answer is yes, they did. That's good news. Wow, 82 minutes ago. Okay, so I went over a little bit. I suppose if I was hustling a little faster, I could have had it done in under an hour. Sorry, I need to get my words all jumbled up there, but yeah. There we go. So again, about 6 hours, maybe, in total, to do this whole expedition. Not bad. Not bad at all. Wait a minute. Getting myself a little lost there. There we go. Sometimes there's a little bit of a disorientation moment or two for me, but probably it's because I'm old and I'm blind, but it certainly is a little bit. So, let's go in here. Let's see what we're going to do. I didn't find that I really got any technologies that blew my mind that I don't have access to. So, do I have to take everything out of here before I can put stuff in it? I might have to. That's okay, because I can sell this stuff. Come on. And boom, boom. Okay. Retrieval. You may create a one-off copy of your starship and multi-tool. When the expedition is complete, use this terminal to return items to your primary save. Alright, so what do I have to do? I have to complete the expedition, which I think we go here, and that'll do it. So here we are, folks. We're on the final phase. There's a new reward. I've completed. So all I need to do is collect reward, and I think we're groovy. Reward, Livingstone customization set. Expedition complete. Congratulations, traveler. The expedition is complete. Return to the space anomaly to review your rewards and achievements. Exclusive Expedition Phase rewards are automatically available on all saves. In addition, you will earn additional Quicksilver, nanites, and units for feats accomplished during the expedition. Before finishing the expedition, use the Expedition Terminus to send valuable items back to your primary save. Surplus items will be processed into units or nanites as appropriate. Okay. Expedition complete. Use the Terminus to review your rewards. And, oh, I thought he was half glitched into the floor, but he's just sitting there. And dude, I can't read your name. I'm sorry, but I cannot say that. But it's certainly cool to see you. Hope you're having a good day. All right, so this is where we can load in. And I, again, don't think I have any text that I really need to bring back. Pretty tech heavy on my primary save. But echolocator, sure, why not? Wiring looms, don't really care about. I've got so many of those. The Vigilant Stone, though, we're taking that because that's just something I didn't have before. Rancid Flesh, Repair Kits, Chromatic Metal, that's all going to just get turned into nanites or cash, so we're good there. Let's see here. Suppose the Warp Hypercores, I think those are helpful. It just saves me some crafting time later. And yeah, why not? Just the basics. Oh, the Vigilant Stone will do more of those. Are they stackable? They are stackable. That's helpful. See what else we got here. I could take all that. I probably should and will. I'll take a pile of those. And Radiant Shards. Yep, we're going to take those. Just saves me having to do that another time. And that represents like a whole session of resourcing right there. So, worth it. Alright. And again, this is something that all of us have to do at the end of these expeditions. Alright, so now let's go over to here. Now we're looking through our backpack to see if there's anything there that I would like to keep. It's an awful lot of lures, so we'll keep that. And let's see here. Stasis devices, always useful. We'll bring those back. Got a bit of Do-Re-Mi-Mi. Storage augmentations. A winner. Regret that I had brought those in with me. I had made those via the duplication glitch, which is also a little side video that I was planning on releasing at some point in time, showing you all how to do that, just in case you don't know how to do the duplication stuff, which is highly useful. Giant eggs. I don't really know if I need giant eggs. It's a raw ingredient. Not that important. Ion batteries. That's enough of them that it's worth it. Let's see here. More Vigilant Stones. We got as many of those as we can get. Hexite, Tritium. Nope. Polished Stone. Definitely. Got 661, and I wasn't even trying to get that. Maybe I was a little bit at the beginning, to be fair. Making myself sound like I'm, so I'm too dignified to be getting that. No. Quartzite. Yeah. Don't really need those. I mean, it's useful, but not something I can't really dig up on my own. Sodium nitrate. Take that. Again, this is just whatever it is that you like. That's all it is. So, and we'll take the tritium. Okay. And let's go ahead and end this. Let's just see how this goes. Let's just wrap it up. You're about to finalize the expedition. Items placed in the terminus will be returned to your primary save. Surplus items will be processed into units or nanites as appropriate. Yes, I am continuing. Let's finish this guy up. So let's see the tail of the tape. How did I do? 24 systems, 47 discoveries, 16 planets, 1 waypoint, 19 standing aliens, 2 starships bought, 47 words learned, 32 bounties completed, 1 companion adopted, 10 fish caught, 1 upgrade purchased, 4 horrors obliterated, 1 relic, 6 base parts learned, 3 base parts constructed, units, nanites, quicksilver, inventory contents, phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, Phase 4. Phase 5. Overall reward. Livingstone customization set. Pisser, folks. So how did we do? In this particular expedition, we were able to earn, and granted, this is because of stuff I brought with me. I didn't actually earn all the stuff out there on the field. So I have to be fair. But that's 173 million units. And I had managed to gather up 22,000 nanites and 400 quicksilver. So let's finish this up. Okay. And apparently we have to wait for it to load. So there we go. So hopefully it won't be too long before we're going to see yet another expedition rolling out. I think we have a few more weeks, probably about 3.5 more weeks, 4 more weeks, until this expedition ends. So if you haven't done it yet, jump out there and do it. It's definitely a fun thing to do. Get to put on a different kind of hat this time and become an archaeologist. This is a whole lot of fun. And I think that between now and the next time that I stream in No Man's Sky, I'm going to head back to my base and start building it up with all these really wicked, cool new pieces that I've been able to find to help with base construction. So let's just go ahead and save there. Again, we have completed Expedition 18 and Relics, which has just been a super fun time. Learning a whole bunch of new stuff, like all the new dinosaur parts, new ways to make money, new ways to decorate your bases. Super duper cool. That's what I have to say to that. Alrighty, folks. So we have reached the end of the expedition, and I have reached the end of my time today. So I want to thank everybody for watching, and please, if you're watching this now, or if you're watching it later, if you could reach down there and click on that like button, it helps the algorithms allow people to find my channel a lot easier. I appreciate the love and support, guys. I definitely do. So again, this is a special weekend, and I want to make sure to say that I hope everybody has a fantastic weekend full of food and family and whatever it is that you need. But happy Easter, everybody. Happy 420. So 419 today, but tomorrow's 420. Maybe I'll pop on and do a little surprise 420 stream. But, hey, I hope everybody's doing great. I hope you have a good holiday. Enjoy the spring, and I will catch you guys soon. I will stream you soon. So, all right, my friends, have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Fly safe.